Morning. It's the 22nd of February 2025. It's a Saturday morning. Baz has flown in from Cleethorpes on the bird. Look at that for an action. Never too early for a decent tug, is it, Baz? As they say. That's it. Today we're going to talk about what I would call traitors. The first one being the former Prime Minister, Truss. She was speaking at CPAC in America other day, and here she is spouting her verbal diarrhea.
And we look across the Atlantic with envy. We see President Trump in the Oval Office signing off executive orders, and we want some of that in Britain. We want drill, baby, drill. We want men banned from women's bathrooms and women's sports. We want illegal immigrants deported. We want taxes to be cut. We want a Trump revolution in Britain. We want to flood the zone. We want Elon and his nerd army of muskrats examining the British deep state.
Tell you what, Liz. Don't use the word fucking we. If you want to support some, you say I, but you're not fucking speaking for me. Who looks across the Atlantic with envy? Certainly not fucking me. That's you, Liz. After the conference, she was asked a couple of questions by Mikey Smith from the Daily Mirror. Did you feel comfortable sharing a stage with Steve Bannon? After that Nazi salute, would you have made a better PM if you had a chance? So anyway, I'm fucking telling you this about it.
Liz, do you think Donald Trump deserves the Nobel Peace Prize?
Just a bit of space, please. Thank you.
Excuse me, folks.
Liz, last night on the stage, Steve Bannon did a Nazi salute. Are you happy with that? Are you happy to share a stage with that man? Liz, do you think you would have done better as Prime Minister if you'd had a chainsaw?
There you go. She's happy to stand on a stage in America and talk fucking nonsense in front of a fucking handful of people. They're not happy to answer questions about it when they fucking ask you. How mad is it? What's the point of her? What's she doing all there? And more importantly, how much does that security fucking team, she's got 4 security men with her, how much does that cost us? Because we're paying for that whether you like it or fucking not. On to the second fucking traitor. The backbench MP for fucking Clacton, Reform MP, Nigel Farage, he was there speaking again. The clues in the name, Conservative Political Action Group. See, Reform Conservative. He's a Conservative, like I keep telling you. That's Western Ireland. And he was fucking bad-mouthing our democratically elected Prime Minister and his government. While sucking up to fucking Trump and America. Could you imagine any other fucking MP doing this? Any other current MP doing this? Listen to him.
Our leader is not made of the same stuff that your leader is made of. Our leader has negotiated a withdrawal agreement that reads like a surrender document of a nation that's been beaten at war and literally has a gun to its head. Our withdrawal agreement means we would leave the European Union in name only, but not get back, possibly for many years or maybe never, our rights and our ability to set our own laws, control our own borders, and, crucially, to reach out to our friends in the world. And there is no nation on earth that we are closer aligned to, emotionally, intellectually, historically, culturally, than the great United States of America. Under Mrs. May's deal, it would be many years and possibly never until we could negotiate a genuine bilateral trade deal with America, which I so desperately want. But in many ways, that shouldn't be a problem, because the legislation says that we leave on March the 29th with a withdrawal agreement, or in the absence of that, without a withdrawal agreement. And kind of, you know, what's not to like about leaving their wretched customs union, leaving their single market, getting away from the Mr. Junckers and the Mr. Tusks who look down and abuse our nation. But the problem is our leader and our parliament cannot countenance us getting real
In that clip,
independence.
he demonstrates that he does not represent fucking British interest. When he's saying, I want to do a trade deal with America, well, what's he going to fucking sell them? What we got that they want, apart from NHS, and more importantly, what we got, what they got, what we fucking want. I don't want no chlorinated chicken or hormone fucking injected beef. Well, not unless it's at the right price, of course. And he was slagging EU off and all, and they saw through him a long time ago. Listen to this kid, fucking shut him up.
Mr. President, but Mr. Farage has the whole morning talked about salaries and biggest waste of money. Well, you know, colleagues, what I think is the biggest waste of money in the European Union of today, there's a salary we are paying to Mr. Farage. That is the biggest waste of money. Oh no, Mr. Farage, let's be honest about it. You are a member of the Fishery Committee, for example, and you're never there. Never. In 2011, no attendance. In 2012, no attendance. It's fantastic what you're doing. You're coming here saying it's a scandal, the salaries that are being paid, and you pay yourself a salary without doing any labour in your own committee. That's the reality of the European Union today.
Nigel at fucking CPAC, he forgot to mention that he secured his kids' fucking German citizenship, so therefore the fucking part of EU, his children got EU passports. And now he spoke about our countries as close to treason as one can get, whether preaching to American or Russian fucking audiences, he prostitutes himself. And he's gone for glasses, Baz. He prostitutes himself, and his attitude to spread his anti-EU poison. Oh no, I'll start that again. Whether preaching to American or Russian audiences, he prostitutes himself as he attempts to spread his anti-EU poison around the world. He's a dangerous character and is a disgrace to the country he claims to represent. He's a Russian asset, so how could he remain an MP in the fucking in the House of Democracy? How can he fucking stop me? He's fucking up. And when I say who he's representing, he must be representing his constituents in Clacton. He could have held a surgery in Clacton, but instead he chose to badmouth our country, surrounded by fucking Nazis. And here's one for the harder thinking. If you're thinking about voting reform because you believe your hatred of minorities unites you and you genuinely believe that the multimillionaire Farage sees you as an equal and that he got into politics to help you, well, you are a fucking fool, and hopefully you'll learn. But I doubt it very much. Thanks for the bird, Baz. Have a great day, buddy. Have a super Saturday and wake the fuck up.